So we're down here at the desert looking for that 150 Fasolasuchus that we found the other day. I don't know if it's still going to be here because I've been down to the desert a couple times and I roughly know where we were when we found it, and I have not seen another one that's a 150 around that same area. So yeah, we might have waited too long, but it's all good. I mean, if we can't find that one, I'm sure we'll find another high level. High levels here on Rag are really not that hard to find, clearly. So yeah, let me see. So we were like roughly over here when we found it. Hey, we got a red drop. Nice. I actually was down here earlier as well, so yeah, probably not all the red drops are going to be in, but we could at least check out some of the locations. Quickly grab this one though before we do anything else. Anything juicy? Okay. Yeah, not the worst stuff. And we do have one of these dudes over here in the ground. So yeah, you can't actually spyglass them unless you get them to come out, so we're gonna need to do that. Let's see, what level are you then, buddy? 145. Okay, so that's a really good one. We'll probably tame that one. Let me just put my little dude on passive. So yeah, if we can't find the 150, we'll go for that one. That's amazing. That's perfect. I did also see one that we passed by on our way over here, and I never checked it, so I guess we can maybe head back to that one eventually. What the hell is that? Is that a vulture in the ground? I've been noticing that there's a huge amount of creatures in the mesh on this map. I don't really understand how it's happening because I don't think I've seen that on any of the other maps, but yeah, hopefully that stuff gets fixed soon because it's a little bit I wouldn't say it's like annoying because it's not the worst thing in the world, but I guess I haven't found like a high level creature in the mesh at all. So I'm sure if you found like a 150 of whatever you're looking for in the mesh, it would be pretty upsetting because you're probably not going to be able to tame it. But yeah, anyway, now I think we were like roughly around here somewhat where we found that 150. And again, I have been down here. I have not seen it since. So I really doubt that it's still here, but I will look. I don't want to just give up hope and just assume that it's not here anymore. We need to at least put a little bit of effort into seeing if we can manage to find it. But I mean, a 145 in itself is going to be perfect for us anyway, so I'll definitely take that one if the 150 is not here. Awesome. I did kill a couple of the lower levels over here earlier as well, so there is another one over there. I don't know if I killed one over there, so that could be the 150. We'll see. Yeah, let's get a little bit closer. Also, I have now made up that's a 140. Wow, okay. We're getting close. Actually, no, we're getting further away. No, yeah. If the next one's a 135, then we really have stuff to worry about. Yeah. So I did make up a magnifying glass, of course. I've been hoping to try and remember to do that for many days now, and I finally have done it. And I'm pretty sure I have it on me. Pretty sure. I hope I have it on me. I'm not going to check my inventory because we'll kill the speed on the Griffin if I do that. But, yeah. I really don't think that 150 is around here anymore. So, you know what? Let's just go for the 145. No point wasting more and more time. And, hey, you know what? If I do find the 150 or another 150, we can just try to tame that one, too. So, I have some of the explosive spears from Extinction. What is it called? The Wasteland War DLC pack. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I haven't actually like fully tried them out, and I wanted to use them because in terms of like the price, they're actually very reasonable compared to like the alternative, which is like grenades and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure they explode on impact, so it might be a bit better. And also, yes, I did let this happen. Stupid me. All right, let me quickly take out this mantis here. Okay, my dude probably has enough stam to be able to make this trip. So where did we find this one? It was like over by the Titanosaur, I believe, right? And that is gonna be a little bit further back in this direction. Yeah, I think it was like right beside the Titanosaur, so hopefully it's still here. Even though we've only just gone like 2 minutes down the road, but there it is. I would assume, right? Yeah, that's it. And it's right beside an Orthro, but it should definitely be able to kill that thing. Amazing. So yeah, we have to wait for it to go into the ground, of course. I don't believe you actually need ghillie to approach them. I think, you know, I just need to get close enough to be able to throw explosives on it without it triggering onto me. So we should be fine by just crouching. But, yeah, let me... Maybe... Do I want to put you away? I feel like I do. I guess we could just wait for it to go into the ground first, and then we can approach. Now, I also need to plot out where the hell I'm going, because we don't want to run this thing away from all the material. So I'm thinking back over there is, like, a really good spot for all that stuff. I'm hoping there's enough rocks to be able to leapfrog my way over there. And there's some crystal nodes. There's probably a bunch of metal nodes. Yeah, we need to get over there and see. All right, you're not going to be running around, right? You're just going to Going to the ground, right? Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, so you want the mound like that, and then we need to approach it. And I want to try and get close enough without triggering it out. If it does get triggered out, I'm kind of screwed because I don't have a creature on my bar. Wait. How do I throw this? Wait, what? Oh, I can't throw if I'm... Oh, crap. I have to be standing upright, I think, to throw this. Do not aggro. Do not aggro. That should work, right? Think it went in? Hey, we did it. All right, and we just have to hop on, and now the plan is to just drive it towards a bunch of rocks. So, yeah. What we want to avoid is, like, the skeletons, like bones and stuff like that. We want to avoid those like the frickin' plague, because, yeah, that's gonna ruin any chances I have at actually knocking this thing out. So, yeah, we just want to hit any rocks that we can find on the way towards a bunch of things. I don't know if this rock right here is breakable. These ones do look breakable. That was a tree. Those aren't very helpful. So, yeah, rocks don't really give it much torpor. You want to be aiming for, like, metal nodes. And I think crystal nodes also are pretty good as well. And you lose a little bit of control as soon as you hit something. So, yeah, that's kind of... oh, my God. All the weird bush glitches are not helping. That's very... not nice to look at. Hey, we got a metal node over there. Let's head over for that. So yeah, you just want to leave enough rocks to be able to keep the control, because you need to keep doing the impact damage to keep this thing down. Now, I don't want to hit them all at once, right? I want to kind of... Yeah, all right. I felt like maybe we'd be doing a little bit more torpor with these rocks, but it doesn't really look like it. I feel like the one on Aberration was just a lot easier than the one on Scorched. And then maybe on Rag here, it's just as easy as on Scorched. I don't... okay, yeah. I don't know. We might have to just keep hitting rocks. Like, there's enough rocks around to probably get this thing out. But at the same time, I need to avoid creatures attacking as well. At the same time, yeah, I don't know. It's, it might still be kind of difficult to do. But yeah, we're gonna give this a go. It looks like we're doing decent so far. There's still quite a lot of rocks around. Like, if you run out, it's gonna knock you off, and you know, you don't want that happening. It's not the end of the world because we're not losing taming effectiveness, luckily. Oh my God, those bushes need to stop doing that. That's very upsetting to look at. Okay, yeah. I can't see anything. Oh my God, there's a big rock right there I need to hit. Sometimes I felt like with my first time taming one of these, I felt like if you hit too many trees, it's not great. So I want to try and avoid like a ton of those. But yeah, all right, let's just keep whacking through everything here. There's a bunch of crystal I might go and try and hit. Let's see. Let's turn them around, head them back in this direction, and hit the occasional rock here just to keep that control. Nice. Okay, yeah. He really just goes his own way as soon as you hit something. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's like no more metal nodes right here. We need to hit like that full-on like big kind of... I don't want to call it like a ravine because I don't think it is. Yeah, this area right here. There's some metal here, right? I think there was. Now I'm getting a little bit worried that there isn't. All right. Let's see. I know that there's some crystal the opposite side. I think there's some metal down that way though. But yeah, let's go try and hit some of that crystal. Because crystal, I think, is also pretty good. I believe, like, you know, rocks are like the bare minimum that you just need to be hitting. But you can clearly see it doesn't add much torpor. And I can't control him to get him to go that direction because we're just in a massive swarm. Oh, crap. No. Okay. Yeah, we want to watch out for the skeletons because I think they do a little bit of torpor, but not the big ones that you can't break, obviously. We don't want to hit those at all. Probably can't break the skull, so I need to turn him away. Ooh, that was close. That looked like it was going to knock me off. He just keeps hitting everything around him. I'm just going to have to let him. I mean, we're doing it. We're doing a little bit of it. It's helping. Not a crazy amount, but, you know, it's working. We're keeping him down. Anyway, yeah, this is, like, the taming method is interesting. It's very frustrating if you can't get one in, like, an ideal spot. Oh, my God. I think they definitely improved it, though, because back in the day, you know, a year ago, back in the day, when these things were first introduced and we first tamed one, I remember it was so difficult because it just kept knocking me off. I felt like maybe they might have improved it a little bit and made it a little bit easier to stay on him because even hitting like a couple trees, I remember I still got knocked off. It was crazy. Let's just whack a couple of these on the way. There is crystal up there. It might be kind of difficult because if we slam into the wall and he kind of feels like he's stuck, then he's going to knock me off. We don't want that. Okay, that's a ton of crystal. Pretty sure crystal's pretty good against these things, right? I feel like it's definitely adding like a little bit, which is nice. It's very difficult to try and get him to actually go towards the crystal. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's actually really good. So this little crystal spot is definitely an area I would recommend bringing him to if you're taming one in the same kind of area as me. I'm not sure if I want to bring him in there because that looks like I'll get stuck. It really does. Okay, he's doing his own thing. Okay, never mind. Ooh, all right. So that was good. I mean, you know, I don't want to bring him in towards those pieces, so we're just going to avoid those ones. That was pretty decent. On Ab, it's just so much easier, though. Like, you got to be out on the surface. That's one thing. But, you know, it's not that difficult to do. I feel like we got it so fast on Ab. You know, there's just so much metal up on the surface. Like, everything's metal on the surface of Ab. Or, you know, it's the little element ore as well, which is just as good. So, yeah. I mean, you can kind of get there with the rocks, though. It's just, yeah, this is... I feel like I'm... Oh, my God. Hello. I feel like I'm just really struggling to get through this area because there's too many rocks. I'm just trying to go around. Or not around, but through to get to where I think there is some metal down here, right? Okay, watch out for the vultures. Awesome. All right. So where exactly is the metal down here? There is some. I mean, there's way too many rocks for there not to be a ton of metal. Let's head over in this direction here. It's been a while since I've like lived or even kind of like gathered in the desert here. So yeah, I do know that there was some. I'm trying to go that way. He's not allowing me. Oh, we can look under the mesh with that. That's cool, actually. All right, let's we gotta go through because I'm pretty sure it's like down here and I can't drop off a cliff. All right, let me focus on trying to get down here. Can we go first person? I guess we can. It doesn't really help though. Okay, we just need to keep breaking all these ones in the way. Just want to go in this direction, please. No. Okay, yep. Oh, no, not that way. Not that way either. Okay, we want to go this way. Yay. Oh my God, this is a nightmare. Like, you have no actual control over the direction for the most part, because when he hits something, he just goes his own way. And there's so many rocks that we're like constantly just zipping around in circles with no like, you know, control over anything. There's a couple bones there. I think the salt is a little bit better. Oh crap. Oh, that was almost pretty close there. Yeah, you don't want to get stopped. That's one thing I remember. Okay, can we just keep going through? Thank you. I want to try and hit those bones, but I don't know if I can get to them. This is so crazy. Please, let me go in this direction. Thank you. Okay, no. A little further. Come on. No. Okay, he got confused. Please don't turn around no, I want to go that way. Please. Okay, just avoid every single rock. Okay, avoid that one. All right. Okay, we're doing it. We're actually doing it. So yeah, the salt is, it's decent, you know? So if you can find salt nodes, that's one thing. Bones like that can be breakable are essentially the same thing. So yeah, we got a couple of them here as well. What is that? What is that dark node? What the hell is that? Is that one of these guys? Yeah, that's definitely one in the ground right there, isn't it? Oh my God, that's a 140. No way. Did I break those bones there? I think I did. I didn't break that one. Awesome. Okay. Luckily, that one did not come out at us there because that would have been pretty bad. This is so scuffed. I've also got a little bit of, what do you call it? Heat stroke. I don't like how in ASA you can't see the percentage of that, though. That really bothers me. It really, really bothers me. Okay. Because the percentage of heat stroke was always very useful to use. All right. Can I head in this direction a little bit, please? Thank you. We're just being chased by these stupid snakes and arthros and yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, there's definitely enough rocks to do this. We don't need to actually aim for metal nodes. It would just be a lot faster. And I'm currently being heat stroked. Luckily, I've got my little drakeling on my shoulder, so we're not gonna actually die. I might get knocked out if, I don't think heat stroke does torpor though, does it? I don't think so. I don't usually let it go up that much. All All right, let me head in that direction. I think we might be able to try and find some more metal. But yeah, like if you can find one of these guys by the gold heart, if that still exists on ASA Ragnarok, then absolutely head over there. That's going to be a perfect spot. Okay, we got some metal up here. It just took us 10 years to get through this area. I'm going to just hit this one rock just to refresh in case something happens. Awesome. Got a couple bones up here as well. Nice. Now, I don't want to fly off the cliff here. Let's see. Try and just kind of clip it there a little. Okay, that was some good torpor. Nice. All right. Awesome. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good. No, 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 no. Ooh, he went over. He went over. That's good. That's what we like. Any more metal? Oh my God. No! Oh, he did that himself. You turd. Okay, we gotta... Oh, is he coming? I don't know if he is. Oh, no, he's trying to get to me, but he's gonna run around. Okay. That's just a little bit terrifying. Now, I have a question. Do rhino spawn on this map? And, oh my God, I think I just ran into another one. I definitely did. Ooh. All right, I should have pulled out a creature already. I know, this is really dumb. Give me a sec. Let's see. My little, like, butterfly just flapping his wings there. Yeah, we are being chased. It's never good. Ooh. Let's do that. Hop on. We're good. All right, I need to put this back onto the bar. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to put this onto my bar. So then that way we can quickly just pop the griffin away. So that's my guy over there, right? So he's going to lose a little bit of torpor because we're not, you know, continuing. Yeah. Also, this heat stroke is really annoying. I mean, like, I'm hot, apparently, even though all I'm wearing is, like, desert cloth. So I guess we'll take off some of that. Just, yeah, we'll do that. Is that helping a little bit more? A little bit more. Okay, now we're too hot, so that's interesting. Whatever, I'll just do that again. We're going to have to just deal with the heat stroke. It is what it is. And he's fighting things. I think maybe I'm going to sit in the water for a second. That will help me cool off and lose just a little bit of this heat stroke. Because, yeah, unfortunately, that's going to start affecting us pretty soon. Let me get over here. And right around here is probably okay. Gonna pop you away. And I'm just going to sit underwater. So that actually, yeah, that's balanced out my temperature. We just need to wait for the heat stroke to diminish slightly. And let's watch the oxygen as well. Oh, that's bad. Okay, I'm going to put you onto neutral then, I guess. Little guy, what are you doing? Neutral? You're on... Okay, no, you were on neutral. You just weren't doing anything. Let's call on some reinforcements, I think. Okay, he's taking care of business. Awesome. Oh, by the way, so far we have a lot of XP in our Drakeling. It's pretty easy to get it, honestly. You know, you can get a huge amount of XP by just running around, just killing like pretty much everything in your path. And obviously I've been using the Griffin to do that. He's got a couple levels since the last episode. So yeah, that's very, very nice. I think I want to head back up here now. I think I'm going to use my bison to do that, just so we don't have to fly through the air. So yeah, he was just over here. We probably lost a little bit of heat stroke. Things are looking a bit better right now. Whereabouts was this thing? That is the question. That's it right there, I think. It's still fighting the vultures. You are not going to die to those vultures. You better not. Hang on. This is what I'm looking for. Put these guys onto passive because I don't want them running over there. Okay. Those things are dead. Awesome. Let's not pull aggro. We have already pulled aggro, I think. Yep. Okay. All right. He finally went back into the ground. He is kind of going around attacking things, though, but at least he's in the ground. You know what? If I actually just help to kill whatever he's going for, that might help. Never mind, I can't see it anymore. Did you get it, bud? Oh, no, there it is. Is that close enough? That looked like it was close enough, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that seemed to work. There we go. All right, he's still got a lot of torpidity. So that's nice. Let's get back up here towards these metal nodes. What a frustrating tame, honestly. I need to avoid these little cliffs at all costs as well. I need to hit something. Nice. Okay, let's aim for these metal nodes then. Again, like, you know, they don't really do that much, but they do more than the stone. And, you know, they're, I don't know. Maybe it's not even worth bothering. It might not be. Okay, the bones are pretty good, too. Gotta hit those. So, come on. Let me go that way. I want to go that way. I'm just gonna keep pointing towards it. I'm just gonna show you how difficult it is to control these things when there's so many rocks around. I'm aiming for this metal node. Okay, we finally hit that one. Nice. I think we hit both of them, actually. That's good. And then we've got a couple more there. I'm just gonna keep aiming towards them, and then when I can do it, we'll get over here. You know, it could go around, but there's rocks everywhere. It's kind of pointless. Okay. Did I hit this one as well? Okay, did we hit that? I think we hit that bone. Yeah, that one's gone. Gotta hit that one there. Want to avoid those rib cages, like I said. You know, just focus on things that you can break. Don't try to hit a bunch of trees. Rocks is what you want to be looking for. Metal nodes if you can. It's really just down to whether or not you actually get like a good spawn on it, you know? I mean, it might be possible to bring these things to where the metal is, if there is rhinos on this map. But, yeah. I don't know if there is or not, so... kind of just gonna have to keep dealing with it. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep whacking a bunch of rocks here, you know? I don't know if there's enough reliable metal sources around. Like, there's a couple bones around at least, so we can hit those too. And, yeah, I'll just bring you guys back once we're closer, or else if something really bad happens. And I really hope that doesn't happen. This is where somebody's gonna tell me that there's like, oh, there's this spot with 1,000,000 metal nodes and it's over the hill somewhere. I can already tell it's gonna happen. What is that cave there? I don't recognize that one. Or is it a mirage because I'm so heat stroked? I have no idea. Yeah. I mean, we're getting there with all these rocks. It's working. It's just, again, it's taken so long and the heat stroke is really setting in. Oh, there's more crystal in there. I do feel like if I go inside of there, we're just not gonna be able to get out. Like, he's definitely gonna, you know, get stuck or something. Very tempting. Very, very tempting. I'm not sure how much crystal is in there. Oh, it looks like a lot. Okay, this is a big risk. I'm gonna do it anyway just because I want to stop doing this. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Hang on. Okay, he's kind of doing his own thing again, remember. Okay, let me try and steer him in. There's a lot of rocks in the way, so he's just gonna keep getting confused. Oh, there's so many crystal nodes. Oh, yeah, no, he knocked me off. I knew that was a bad idea. God damn it. No. Let me run this way. Is he chasing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is. I think we're good. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. I mean, like, ideally it would have worked out a lot better than that. Oh, my God. It's getting so hard to see. Everything's so blurry. Let's see. Get a little closer. Again, you want to be, like, close enough to be able to get to him when he pops his head out like that. Nice. So heading back towards that cave. We're just going to try and do it. It might happen. It might not. Don't fly off the cliff. Okay, here we go. Gonna just try and aim for, like, the side here. If I can just get stuck inside of there, that's all I need, you know? Just basically... Okay, let's line it up again. Just need to get him in towards the crystal, and then he can, like, bounce around between all the crystal nodes. Oh, yeah, this is gonna work. No. Ooh, we're kind of stuck. Okay. That's good. And he's out. Awesome. Oh, yeah, that was a good idea for that last little bit. And he's actually knocked out in, like, a perfect spot as well. Wow. That's amazing. All right, cool. So, now we gotta essentially just get them all teamed up, which is fairly standard, straightforward in terms of stats. High food. We love that. High oxygen as well, of course. Low stam, low weight. Oh, my God. I can't catch a break sometimes. It's a high level anyway. We'll probably end up taming some more of them. I mainly want these things for, like, the flint. The flint is amazing with these things, you know? It's so good. You get so much flint out of them. And, like, obviously flint's not difficult to get, but I don't know. It's pretty handy to use them. And I actually like them as a creature. They're actually really cool. So, I do have an Ovis on me. I think I'm going to wait just a couple minutes before I go ahead and slaughter this thing. But, yeah, just going to chill with this thing for a little bit, let it drain down. And then, yeah, we can get going with the feeding. Awesome. Oh, man. All right, well, it's in a super safe spot. I don't think we have to worry about anything. I might actually head to the water to get rid of the heat stroke. Unless, am I gonna get rid of it in here? Oh yeah, I actually am. Look at that. We're not hot inside of here, so it will go away. It actually looks like it was already going away. Yeah, they need to put back on the percentage for heat stroke. That's the stupidest idea, to remove that. So dumb. All right, finally got that thing tamed. Nice. And yeah, I think it probably lost like a level or two because of the fact that we fed it mutton, but yeah, we're all good to go. He's eating more and more. Stats wise, health is the highest apparently. Yeah, okay. I mean, like, it's not going to be an amazing creature, but, you know, we can still use it for its good uses. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Can we break any of this? No, we can't. Can I get out of there? All right, we can indeed. Nice. Let's dive into the ground, which I think is C, not right-click. How do we get into the ground here? Oh, it's space. There we go. My bad. All right. Oh, my God. Give me all of the flint. Yeah, look at that. It's an actual just full-on machine, you know? Nothing does it like the Fasolasuchus when it comes to flint. Like, this is ridiculously good. Oh my God. I can't remember. Can they gather metal? I genuinely can't remember. I don't think that they can, but I want to go and see. I don't think there's really any metal nodes around here, though, unfortunately. Hello. We almost ran into that one earlier. So yeah, let me head over to the one that we saw far over in this direction, I think. Yeah, just in general, like, they are a very powerful creature. They're super useful, but I really just like using them to get flint. It's just so handy. Again, like, nothing does it like this. Now, soon enough, we're actually going to have a change to the Anki and the Dodic and the Dunkley and maybe a couple other creatures where Wildcard's going to allow us to choose what resource our creature's going to be gathering if we want to limit it anyway. So let's say with an Anki, you could limit it so you're only going to be gathering metal when you're hitting metal nodes. You're not going to keep any of the stone, essentially. I don't think it's going to mean you're going to get more metal. It's just going to mean that you're not going to pick up any of the stone, and you're just going to fill your guy up with metal. Now, maybe that doesn't sound that useful, but, you know, things like stone when you're gathering metal with your Anki, it's going to heavily weigh your guy down. So, you know, I really like that. It's a great change. The one thing I don't understand is, like, what the hell is the point of using it on a Dodic? Because, like, Dodics really only gather stone. They don't really gather anything else at all. You can gather, like, what is it, obsidian and metal from specific obsidian nodes. Yeah, we don't gather any metal, do we? Damn, that would be so good if these guys could get a little bit of metal on top. But they do not, unfortunately. But yeah, so with the Dodic, I don't really understand that so much, but it's definitely going to be useful with the Dunkleosteus as well. That thing's an absolute beast for gathering metal, so yeah, I think I really appreciate those changes. A couple other things that they're doing to the base game, you know, like the Quetzal change where they're going to make that, you know, they're going to give it an extra speed, and then on top of that, they're also going to be making Phoenixes breedable, which is going to be great. Super excited to eventually do that in vanilla, because we've done that with, like, mods and stuff in the past, but, you know, I need to get some oil thingies down here, I think, because, actually, no, there's, oh, wait, hang on, is that still the 140? I'm trying to, there we go. It just didn't give me my, my magnifying glass. What the hell? Oh, it's the bone. Oh, okay, let me get away. Yeah, what was I saying? I can't even remember now. Okay, yeah, I remember. So we need to get the oil, pump thingies down. There's like an area really far south in the desert, kind of like almost across from where that drop is at the very bottom. So yeah, if we can get a bunch of the oil pumps around there, we're gonna have like infinite oil within like 2 minutes. Honestly, you get so much oil from just one of those things. Having 4 of them together is ridiculously good. So yeah, anyway, let me test out this dude. Let me see how much damage we actually do. I'm just gonna drop all that because I'll be able to get more flint later on. You know, we don't need to specifically be keeping that stuff. I really want to sand trap a Giga, but it's not a good idea. I'll get killed for sure. Let's see. Let's go back into the ground. Let me maybe kill this scorpion over here. Little Pomonus Scorpius. Let's do a right click. So, just gotta trap him in the sand first. Is he gonna wander out? I think he is. Oh no, I think I got him. Nice. And then, yeah, we're gonna deal our crazy amount of damage here. Pretty good. It's not too bad at all. Let's hop back out though. I think with a bigger creature, you do like more damage or something, right? It's I think, yeah, because I've definitely done that with like a Paraceratherium and done like crazy good damage. Also, we want to be using our left clicks because we essentially get more damage output the more we hit a creature, because we apply like a little bit of like a debuff on them. So it's very, very nice. Okay, let's see. What else can we do? Let me maybe go on a little hunt for some drops, I guess. I don't know. Honestly, I just wanted this thing for the flint, and now we've got it. And we have infinite flint if I want to. You know, they are a great creature. I think, you know, maybe taming a couple more, trying to do some breeding with them again would be great. We made a really cool one in the Scorch series. I think we called it Garchomp after the Pokemon. I think we did. Yeah, that one was very, very good. I was actually planning on doing an army of them against the boss, but then the server broke at some stage. I don't know when. Let's do another one of these. Here we go. Let me get you, please. All right. He is sinking down into the sand. It's kind of hard to see. And wait for it. And boom. Terrible. That was awful. Oh my god. That was a terrible amount of damage. That wasn't even worth it at all. I could have hit you once and done more damage. What the hell? Why did that do so little? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I feel like I'm gonna go with weight. Yeah. Oh, actually stamina as well. Probably really didn't need weight, actually. I don't know why I did that. It's fine. Don't really care too much. Let's see. Let me head off in this direction here. So yeah, maybe if we can find like a Paraceratherium, we can maybe submerge that. I can't remember how it works. Is it a percentage or is it like drag weight based? I thought it was drag weight, but maybe it's a percentage of their health. I have no idea. I actually can't remember at all. Oh yeah, Paraceratherium. And I guess we could do it to the baby as well, but I think I'll just focus on the parent. Don't really have much stam, so let's just hop back up and wait for some more stam to come in. Nice. And let's go into the ground. Gotta watch out for that galley. I think we'll maybe try and just move away. Oh, it's getting close. Go on. Shoo, out of here. I don't want to die. Just go. Please. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Alrighty. Let me see if I can do this then. And let's get him down. Oh, yeah. So we just need to hold them into the ground for all that time right there. I think another amazing part about these creatures is the debris whip. Because it just like full on makes it so like anything coming after you will get de-aggroed. Yeah, having one of these things and going out and taming would probably be a great idea. Wait for it. And oh yeah, there we go. I think it is drag weight based. Okay, amazing. Let me focus on just destroying these things then. And they run as well, which is interesting. He's probably like blinded or something, that's why. Here we go. Come on. Got that one. Nice. Let's kill this one too. Just killing all your babies. That's because you ran. You left them. You're a terrible mother or father or whatever you are. Terrible parent. Here we go. One more. Can we do a debris whip? Did that work? I actually missed him, I think. Yeah, there we go. All right, one more hit or two on the baby here, and then it should be dead as well. Awesome. Oh, yeah. All right, we are almost out of stam. Let's pump that up. Yeah, we want to get that up, like, really high. Yeah, definitely. Let me steal that and drop all of that. And it is so dark. Let's gamma up. Gamma 3. That's a little bit better. Honestly, like, I've not been using gamma too much in ASA, but it's kind of necessary at sometimes, you know? It just gets way too dark. It really does. I think on the island, though, when ASA first dropped, it was way darker. I definitely think they made it a little bit brighter, the game. It definitely seems that way. Because it was, like, pitch dark. It was crazy. All right, we got him immobilized. Hit left click to do that. Get him into the ground. Yes. Look at him. Look at him, like, looking at me. You're going to be dizzy, and your face is going to be full of sand, and you're not going to be able to see anything. That sounds awful. Look at him go. I so wish you could do this to Titanosaurs. Could you imagine? That would be so epic. There we go. We did even more damage this time. Fantastic. All right, let's hop back up. Let me chase this thing down. Okay. Might actually go back into the sand to do that. Here we go. It would be great if we could, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Can I stop that from happening? No. Interesting. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oop, there you are. Okay. Do I have to get you to hop out of the ground first? I think I do. Let's do that before I get attacked by this thing. All right, let me kill this thing now. Let's try out the debris whip. So yeah, that's amazing. That's super useful. You know, you could be taming something big and just pop that on every single time it runs at you. And you can shoot off the back of this thing as well. Provided that you're not doing your swirly sand thing, you can shoot off the back, which is quite useful. Yeah, awesome. All right, well, anyway, we have ourselves a Fasolasuchus. It's not the one that we wanted, but it is what it is, you know? That way he's not going to come for me now, right? Don't think he is. Yeah, no, he's coming back for me, I think. That's not what we wanted. Uh-oh. Into the crowd. Drive. But, yeah, it's not the one that we wanted to begin with, that 150, but clearly that one's not here anymore. So it is what it is. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this one, go ahead, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.